The National Weather Service says wind speeds of 115 miles per hour smacked the Petronila community. I'm Stephanie Molina, your neighborhood news reporter in West Nueces County, talking with a woman whose home was damaged in the storm.
It's going to take us a real long time to get back on our feet.
Michelle Cavazos, like many other Petronila residents, are focused on cleaning up after a storm hit their neighborhood Thursday. She tells Chris 6 News the few days since wind speeds of 115 miles per hour smacked her community, things haven't been easy. The biggest concern for her, she says, getting help from community leaders.
Nueces County has a threshold of the 1.6 million plus, give or take a little bit, that we have to meet in order to declare a disaster.
Nueces County Judge Connie Scott says as of Monday, Nueces County can't declare a disaster emergency. She tells Chris 6 News other counties like Jim Wells were able to due to them having a smaller threshold. Michelle Cavazos says she's grateful for many in her community. She tells me she's found a lot of useful information in the Facebook group Petronila Community News. In West Nueces County, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Stephanie Molina, Chris 6 News.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama in Petronila, where some help is being given to neighbors who were left with no power, no food or water after Thursday's severe weather. Many neighbors in Petronila are still trying to navigate in the wake of disaster. Michelle Betancourt has been in contact with the American Red Cross.
The American Red Cross were making their rounds on Saturday. They were just kind of asking if we were okay, if anybody had gotten hurt, what kind of damages.
Angelina Garcia with the American Red Cross tells me this is what they do in the beginning of their service to those in need. Research shows those smaller neighborhoods or colonias in the outskirts take longer to recover from disaster, working to feed those who were left with nothing. But Betancourt on County Road 24 says so much more is needed. The American Red Cross plans to continue working across all 3 counties to make sure everyone gets the help they need. Reporting in Petronila, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama for Chris 6 News.
I'm senior neighborhood news reporter Suzanne Stevens. First the drought, then it got wet and wild. Now it's just plain hot. The weather's been on a roller coaster and it's not slowing down.
Corpus Christi is off to a sweltering start this week with a forecast high of 93 degrees, almost tying the record set in 2017. And it's not even summer. It's the kind of heat that's tough on everyone, even those who are trying to tough it out.
You still running this?
I try to, yeah. I usually run in the morning, but didn't wake up early this morning, so kind of had to come out here. And
So what's that like?
real bad. Got to stay hydrated.
City officials say this early heat wave is more than just a hot spell. It's a warning with hurricane season just weeks away.
We don't have the luxury of, oh, is it going to be the worst ever, or is it going to be calm? It only takes one. Have a plan. Have a family plan.
Experts say this early heat wave may be a warning shot, not for the summer, but for the extremes we've been seeing more often. The city says it's prepared. Now it's asking residents to do the same. At the Bayfront, I'm senior neighborhood news reporter Suzanne Stevens, Chris 6 News.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam. An allegation of inappropriate touching by a former employee here has parents concerned. I sat down with the mother of one child who experienced it firsthand.
Here at the YWCA, they offer many programs, one of them being the YW Teens. Only the program is currently missing following an investigation into an alleged incident back in January. Veronica Ramirez is the mother of 2 students who were in the program at the time. One YWCA member approached Ramirez's daughters.
She was kind of scared to go into the deep water, and so he heard her say that and I guess felt okay to go into her personal space and grab her from her thigh.
Only to learn an even more alarming development.
The gentleman that was employed here was being inappropriate in the pool with the girls.
Shortly after contacting 6 Investigates and our team beginning to research, did the YWCA announce that this employee was no longer employed by them.
We spoke to one YWCA board member who tells us that the new CEO is actively reviewing the policies and procedures of the program with an emphasis on safety. We will continue to monitor the situation as we learn more. But for 6 Investigates, I'm Adam Beam.
I'm Erin Holly, your neighborhood news reporter in Port Aransas. Here at the beach near mile marker K are Flowers, where a local woman died from what police say is a drunk driving accident. I'm speaking with law enforcement and neighbors about how this has affected the community.
That one is 61-year-old Heather Miller, who police say was killed by a drunk driver while riding her golf cart on the beach Saturday night. Neighbors like Scott Tanzer say she was well known in this community.
I asked the Port Aransas police chief if this crash will change how his officers patrol the beach. Chief James Stokes said no, but he'll move officers into their summer hour schedules. In Port Aransas, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Erin Holly, Chris 6 News.